Hey guys, welcome to Decidedly Neapolitan. We're over here in the Twilight Forest, or as Kane likes to call it, the Twiglet Forest. So I've been calling it the Twiglet Forest too, because I think that sounds interesting. But yeah, we're over here because I wanted to show you the big project that I've been working on over here. So let's load up our glider. Come on. It's not one to... There we go. I don't know, I didn't want to engage there. But I got a waypoint set over here. This is the Twiglet Forest branch of RCI. And if you look on the mini-map up to the right, you'll see that we are coming into it here. And there it is. Let's get around here so we can get a proper view. Get rid of these guys. I don't even really need to use the powered mode on this sword, because I've got, as you can see, I've got a 6-beam beacon going on. And I think it runs out right about here or so. Yeah, see, it runs out right about here, but its cover's set up. This is a hollow hill that what I was doing is I was exploring and came up, and there's another hollow hill right over there. Whoops, turn it off. There's another hollow hill right over there. There's one here, and I think there's like one right down there. Anyways, I was looking at this particular one and accidentally fell into it, and so I went ahead and cleaned it out after after dying a couple times. It's kind of funny, but I decided, you know what, this would make a nice little base. Not a little, it's, as you will see, it's fairly decent sized base. And I'm going to move all my manufacturing facilities over here. And if you remember an episode way back when, I was talking about doing the forestry stuff over here, setting up farms, forestry farms and whatnot. AndLl probably still do that. But this right here, I think I have enough room to kind of set up some manufacturing processes, and what I want to do is just set up dedicated manufacturing lines. So set up a line of machines so that I can manufacture diamonds, for example, and different things like that. So yeah, let's go look at this beacon. This is a 6-beam beacon, which, you know, normally you probably wouldn't have this in regular survival. This would take you forever to do, but in modded it's pretty easy because you can build a quarry and get a ton of iron and killing the mobs. We have BREN has set the server to mob griefing, game rule mob griefing equals false, which I happen to like quite a bit. I actually use that game rule on my my personal worlds that I play on too, just because I think it's ridiculous that you spend all this time and then a creep will come along and blow everything up, and it's just I just don't like it, and I don't think it's cost effective time wise and whatnot. So yeah, and BREN's got it set off on the server because, you know, same reason, you know, you spend all this time and effort and resources into something that, you know, creeper come along and just blow everything up to smithereens. It's ridiculous. So, but yeah, so we got it turned off here, which makes it does make killing withers pretty darn easy. So here's the entrance. So it's, I don't know why I have, that's a carpenter stair, but some reason sometimes you get stuck on it. I'm not sure why. This is the outside here. This is the this is concrete, as you can see. What I've been doing is just covering the hollow hill in concrete, and I'm just about done with it. I've got just this little section over here. Not a little section either. I mean, it wraps all the way around to here, but everything else is done, as you can see. Oh my goodness, it's taken a ton of concrete. And concrete is gravel that you smelt. If you smelt gravel, you get concrete, and this is a chisel 2 block. So it doesn't say. Oh yeah, it does, chisel 2. So yeah, this is a chisel 2 block, and this is actually concrete as well. This is just another version of the of the concrete. But yeah, I've been covering it in concrete. Now, it's not even or precise, and it's not supposed to be. This is, you know, I've taken over a hollow hill here. Oh, darn it, I missed one. See, look at this guy. I think I've got some, where do I put it? Got some concrete here. Yeah, I've been smelting it up like crazy. Smelting gravel up like crazy. You can get gravel from netherrack, so look at all these slimes. That's the only bad part about the Twiglet Forest, is all the slimes you have to deal with. So yeah, I've been doing this. Now this is the little entryway here, and visitors must sign in the facility before you enter, which is pretty commonplace. Now I brought the Naga trophy over because I wanted to put it here. I thought this would be a good place for it. There we go. Since we're in the Twilight Forest. Oh, that's why I did the little, I guess I didn't really mention it, did I? This little here. It's kind of the Naga symbol, or the Twilight Forest symbol, if you will. Ah, these slimes are a real pain. Let's get rid of these guys. That's a big guy. Yeah, that's a big slime, it said. No kidding. Dang, he's a real big one. Go away. You really don't get a lot of mobs over here in the Twilight Forest, but you get the slimes, the blue slimes, and they're real. They're irritating. They're not really that much of a threat. They're just irritating, basically. But yeah, so I did this is another chisel block here. It's obsidian, and so you don't even really need to use the electric version of that because I've got strength 2. So the Nano Saber does 5 without the electric, without being powered. It does 5 damage. So, and I just did 18 on this guy. So that's, you know, 13. That's the 13 that the strength 2 is giving me. It's not bad. This is sort of the symbol of the Twilight Forest. The Naga, and the Chisel 2 had the obsidian snake stone, and you can see it kind of gives off this little sort of end stone kind of, not end stone, but portal kind of looking sort of particles and stuff. Anyways, I thought it was kind of cool looking, so I did that with it. Yeah, I kind of like that. It's kind of a, and I planted these canopy trees here, so yeah, I think it kind of looks good. Let's let's do a screenshot here. I normally don't do these on camera, but I'm going to do it today. What the heck? There we go. All right. So, well, you can really tell the difference when that speed 2 kicks off. So this is the entryway here. So you come in, visitors must sign in, and all you need to do is just right-click on it, and boom, you'll have it right there. So, but as you can see, this is a work in progress. So this is the inside. Look how much room there is in here. Now, I haven't got this part of it cleared out yet, but you can see there's, let's see, I've got a hole here somewhere. Where is it? I don't know if I remember where it is. It's over here somewhere, where the where I went down from the top. Is it up there? But this thing goes way up, quite a far up, farther than that right there. Actually, that's the roof of it that you see there is not the roof of the hollow hill on the outside. There's actually a big old open space, like a cave system based up on top of this roof. There's like another cave system up there. So this goes up quite a ways, but I don't really need to go up that high. As you can see, look at all the room I have in this thing. I mean, this thing is huge. They're bigger than they look like. I mean, they're a lot bigger than they look like when you just when you first go with them, because you got all the stuff hanging down, and it's just. But look how big this is. So, and I'm going to replace it all with this cobblestone, and I know I've been using this a lot, but it makes a really nice flooring, I think. Plus, I got so much cobblestone. I mean, I got that, and I just got a ton of cobblestone, so it's an easy resource to use. So I'm going to use it. This is the little sample wall that I'm thinking about doing. This is the sturdy. Now Jeff used this over in the Wither Skelly farm, and I thought it looked really nice, so I wanted to use it here. Now this is the carpenter's block here, and it uses the laboratory block. Do I have any over here? No, that's elevator. Yeah, laboratory block. It uses the fuzzy panel laboratory block, which I don't have any of those at the moment. But it's the fuzzy panel laboratory block, and so I use a carpenter block, and then I put a glass over the top, because with carpenter blocks you can do the facade on them, and I'm just doing the this one right here, the glass pane, the streaky glass pane, which is also what these guys are here. Yeah, now I wanted to use the no, borderless glass, I guess it was. I wanted to use the borderless glass, but for some reason, and I'm not sure why, it wasn't lining up right. But I like this streaky anyway, so I went ahead with that. So I think this is going to be like the wall motif, and then I have a... do I have it in here? Oh, I think I converted it back. But under the technical blocks, let's go over here. Oh, where's my... I lost my... did I have it in here? I lost my... my table. Well, anyways, there's a technical block. Yeah, here we go. The technical blocks here, and this has a where is it? It's the big fan. This one right here, industrial block and industrial technical block, and it's a big fan. So there's actually four. You notice it has four sides in there. One block is 1/4 of the fan. So it takes 4 blocks to make a complete fan. That's why they call it the big block. So I was thinking about doing a little square kind of thing outlined with this guy. There'll be the wall like this, and then there'll be a protrusion like so, and then a square of these guys, and then put that big four block fan in there. I thought that would look cool, but this is going to be the main wall all the way around, and this will be the height of the first floor right here. So I don't think I can get up. There we go. So this will be the height of the first floor here, and what I'm going to do is the floor will actually be will probably be not this height, but it'll be this height right here. So this will be the actual floor. That way I can put the floor over the top of this guy here, so that the floor, I don't want the floor even with this top of this roof there. So yeah, and so this will be basically the floor height here, and I'll just use an elevator block here, and we'll go up to the second floor, and then what I'm going to do is there'll be a third floor, and that'll be up towards the ceiling, and I'll move the beacon down to that third floor. So the beacon's actually going to be inside, and what I'll do with that, see how that catches you? Got to get in there just right. I don't know why that is. Look at these guys. This top up here will be see, look at that, 18 damage. The top of this will be glass. So what I'll have to do is dig down through that cave that's down there, wall it off, and fill it in, and then just put glass and just put like a skylight up here. So the beams, yeah, it still has to go out to sky, obviously. That's the way these beacons work. But let's see if I can jump off. Well, look at that, float all the way down. Death from above. Boom. Boom. What was oh, I don't know. there was a movie or comic book or something that used that death from above all the time. So yeah, this is going to be the manufacturing facility. So there'll be 3 floors here. So I'm probably as high as I need to go would be that level right there. So this right here would be as high as I probably need to go. I need to clear all this out, of course. And I've got my I powered up my slammer, the hammer that Mort made me. I added an energy cell to it. I used another star and basically put another level on there. So I got that thing powered up right now, so I could just go through and just clear this out pretty easily. And since it's got an energy cell on it, I can just charge it up over here. I was on the road getting a few more resources. Let's just do that and I can charge it up here in the energetic infuser, and it just puts it back up there. It works really well. I really like the fact that you can add the energy cell to these. I can't do it on these because I'm guessing because of the auto repair that's on them, it won't let you do it. This one, I have auto repair 4. The clear cut tree axe that Jefferson gave me, I added. It only has single auto repair on it, but I was able to add a energy cell to it so I can charge it up. This is my Silky. I went ahead and named everything just because, get everything named up. So yeah, 3 floors. The second floor will be the energy system. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do the if you remember on my tech kit, I was doing a crawl space in between the floors, but I decided I'm just going to do a single floor here, right? And it's just going to go all the way across. Maybe not all the way across either. I might just do this middle section and leave the rest of this open. But it's just going to be one level, and then all the pipes and all the connections and stuff are going to be just hanging up underneath it, and they're going to come out. And it's just going to go to different spots, and if I don't put the floor in, which I don't really need that big of a second floor. I just want to look at this guy. One last little I got something to show you on that as well. I don't really need to have that big of a second floor, I don't think, in order to set up a good power system. Because if you remember on my little extra that I did, I don't really need all this space, so I'll probably just do this little center area here. This is actually not quite the center, and it's really not lined up very well with this guy, so I'm probably going to move him over to here. This is where I just had set up a quick mining area and was doing some mining down here. So you can see this is all from the hammer. So yeah, there's a little cave down in there. See, here's another cave here. There's caves all over the place in the Twilight Forest. It's just amazing. It's all going to run out here. It doesn't reach down this far, but it will once I move it down. And I went down this way, just doing some caving and exploring another little cave system over here. This is where I was killing the withers. And I go all the way down, and then there's another cave system way down here. That castle's right above us up here. I went down farther than I thought I did. Yeah. Yeah, there it is right there. See, there's another cave system here. And it comes out right here. So, yeah. It's like a little ravine kind of thing, see? It's pretty crazy. There's that castle system. I can go in there now since I killed the Naga, and the leech guy is still in there. Nobody killed him off. I was surprised. So, let's see, where am I going here? I'm going to head back over. How's my jetpack doing? Doing all right. I like to being able to fly around. It's nice. Yeah, it's not even at all, but it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be a, oh, I got a section. Oh, is that the same section? Oh, that's the same one. Yeah, just got that little section here. It's not supposed to be even. It's supposed to mimic the hollow hill, which it does, because as you can see, I'm just replacing the dirt and putting concrete in it. So it matches the hollow hill pretty much exactly. So yeah, I just, just whack that off and replace it with dirt. 6 beacons. Beam beacon. That's pretty cool. Only in modded. I love those wings. All right. So yeah, the pipes and all that stuff, it's all going to be exposed and hanging down and traveling over there. I want it to look good. This isn't going to be a grimy industrial area. I'm not going for the grimy. This is going to have a nice clean laboratory look to it. But all the pipes and everything will be exposed, and the item ducts will be flying around, and you'll see items flying around and moving around as they go through the assembly lines. And my goal is to, let's say this is our diamond manufacturing line down here. So what I'll do is I'll just throw in a bunch of coal here. And it'll move to stage 1, which will be the pulverization. It'll pulverize it. Then it'll move to stage 2, where it builds the coal balls. And then it'll, move to stage 3, and then, compress the coal balls. Then it'll move to stage 3, where, or stage 4, where it makes the compressed coal balls, or whatever they're called. And then, go into another compressor here. And then the final output will be diamonds right here. So the goal is to just throw in the resources up here, and then just have all the different stuff happen automatically. Since we've got the auto crafters, we can really do it pretty easy. The auto crafters don't go very fast, but it doesn't really matter, because it's just, you just throw it in at the one end and wait, and at the other end it'll be the final product to come out. And then this whole section back here, this whole, probably going all the way up, because I'm going to dig all this out. This will all be dug out like it is back here. See, it'll go out to not just this level, but there's going to be another level up. So it's all going to be dug out that high. And so back here, this is all going to be the storage, and the storage is all going to be automatic. When these items get pulled out of their assembly lines, they'll go into some item ducts, and they'll be moved into the sorting area, and everything will be sorted. And then there's just going to be just this big area here where all the items are stored. And I'll probably use these caches for them. They're cheap to make. They're really cheap to make. And you can see this one holds 116,000 different items, or items. It's all one item. It's like the barrels. It'll only hold one item, but it'll hold 116,000 of them. And they're super cheap to make. So I can just probably make a bunch of these, and everything will be in just one little section. Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. So that one whole area back there will just be the storage. And then we'll be able to go back here and just get what we need. Now, I wish we had that little, I think it's on Extra Utilities, has a little computer system that you can set up. We don't have that, which would be super nice. If we had that, all this, everything could feed right into that computer system. Then you could just come back here, back here and get, go to the computer terminal and say, I need a stack of diamonds, and boom, stack of diamonds get delivered to you. So there may be a way of doing it the way it is now, with redstone and stuff, but I'm not that smart, so it probably won't happen on my watch. But there you have it, guys. The Twilight Forest, RCI branch of the Twiglet, in the Twiglet Forest, as Kane would call it. So, yeah, this is going to be a big project. Be working on this one for quite a while. I mean, as you can see, it's just a lot of, right now it's just getting the area cleaned up, and then I got to clean all this out. I'm going to do it all by hand too. I'm not going to use a quarry for this, going to do it all by hand and clean it all out. I could use a quarry, I guess. But, you know, by the time I set up the quarry and stuff, you know, I probably could have had a lot of it cleared out just from the hammer, because the hammer takes out the 6x6 anyway. So yeah, it's I'll just have to clear all that. So this will be an ongoing project, that's for sure. But it should be pretty cool once we get it done. And I don't really know all of the different manufacturing lines I want to establish at this point, but there is a couple. Oh, why does that do that? There is a couple. One's the diamonds, and the other one is torches. Because if you remember, I set up the little trader mat over there. Those Skelly Druid spawners that I had 2 of them, I think it was. Yeah, 2 of them. So what I did, they're underneath this little, some dirt here, and this is my bone and what do you call it? The torchberries. Bone and torchberry farm here. And with the torchberries, you can make torches, obviously. So let's see if we can get them. They should be spawning. It's just a simple drop, and there's a bunch of hoppers down there. They drop into the hoppers and die. And what they'll drop when they die, unless you kill them, if you kill them, they drop golden hose. But the problem with these guys is they can turn, if you hit them, they'll react and they will turn blocks into leaf blocks. So yeah, here they come. Oh, torchberries and bones. So you can't really use them in a mob farm because they turn everything into leaf blocks. So it's a real pain. So, but if they just if they just died normally, or whatever you want to call it, they drop the torchberries and the bones. So, and it does actually pretty good. You AFK here for a while, and you get quite a few of these guys. It's already up to 26. So, yeah, and I got, this is just a cover here. It goes down. Look at these slimes. Jerks. I'm going to have to turn that music down. It's a little loud. But I've been listening to the music. I enjoy the Minecraft music. So, but there you have it, guys. The Twilight Forest branch of RCI in the Twiglet Forest. So yeah, it should be good. I'm looking forward to building this thing. It's going to be quite a project, that is for sure. Quite a project. I'm not even done with the outside on this, so I'll continue working on that. Try to get this cleared out. Work on the floor. So I'll do updates from time to time. But this is going to be where all the manufacturing stuff, my base there in the spawn area, spawn town, still going to be there. That's HQ, RCI HQ. So that's going to remain there, and all that stuff is going to stay there. I'm not going to move any of it. I'm going to rebuild it all here. So I'm going to rebuild a new MFE and the whole 9 yards and just duplicate it all over here. I have a ton of resources. I've been setting up quarries and out in the wildlands and gathering up resources. So I've got a ton of resources. Oh, and notice my hearts. I'm too short of having 2 extra sets of hearts. So yeah, I need a little bit more gold. That's the only thing that's limiting me right now is gold. And I've actually got some gold in the pulverizer right now, pulverizing. So yeah, I'll have next time you see me, I should have 2 more yellow hearts, so I should have a complete set of yellow hearts. And I don't know. There are green hearts, but I don't know anything about them, and I don't know how you get them or whatever, and there's no recipes on the green heart canisters, so that may be disabled. Maybe we can't go up that high. I'm not sure. But that would be, I guess, another set of hearts if you could get the green canisters and put them in there. But I don't know how you get them or what is involved with that at all. So yeah, but I'm not worried about that too much. I think having 2 full, that's 20 extra hearts right there, right? So, that's pretty good. So, alrighty guys, Twiglet Forest, yeah, should be fun. So, next episode, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll just see. I'll just, whatever tickles my fancy, I'll do next episode. I don't have any real plans at this time, so I will continue on working here. You know, one thing I am going to do, I think I mentioned it in video or two last, was the farm over there in the base. I'm going to convert that over to a spider farm. I have one spider spawner. I need to find a couple more spider spawners, but there's plenty of hollow hills around here to get them from, so that's not going to be a problem. But I get a couple more spider spawners. I'm going to set up a string farm over there, and where my old farm was, stackable farm. I'm going to turn that into a string farm because you can. The carpenter recipe for books doesn't require leather, but it does require string, and so that would definitely be a good thing to have as a good supply of string, a nice steady supply of string. And it's just going to be a simple drop farm. They'll just drop and die. Hopefully, spiders are tricky sometimes. Sometimes they die, sometimes they don't. But yeah, we'll just drop them. They'll die. The string will be collected in hoppers and just put in another one of these guys here, and the people can just come by and grab a stack of string if they need it to make books or whatever. So yeah, that book recipe is real nice. It's just the blank patterns and some string and some sticks. You don't have to worry about leather. So yeah, and I'm going to move my my deer farm over here. So we'll set that up probably outside somewhere. Set up a deer farm out there, and of course, you know, I'll do the once I get the manufacturing area set up, then we'll start working on the forestry stuff. And I was looking in the NEI, and Buildcraft has a bunch of robots, and I've never seen those before. So we may investigate the Buildcraft robots and see what that's all about. I have no idea at this point. I haven't even looked at it yet, but that should be fun to mess with. If it is robots, that would be cool, because we could set up some cool automation using robots. If it's robots like I'm thinking of robots, you know, like Computercraft type robots, turtles, you know, in Computercraft, that would be pretty cool. But like I said, I don't know anything about it. You guys probably know more than I do at this point, so we'll see where that goes. But that's going to be down the road a ways. I'm going to work on this, kind of get this guy set up a little bit, and maybe next episode we'll work on the string farm. That might be a good project to do. Then after that, I don't know. We'll see. There's so much to do. So no lack of things to do, that's for sure. So anyways, guys, I appreciate it as always, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.